Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, we see here currently that Bitcoin is trying to break to the downside of this triangle pattern I showed you in the previous video. This is currently, it's not 100% confirmed, I would say, because again, there's always different ways of drawing trend lines. It's a bit subjective. You can just use the wicks here and we would still be in the triangle, but I would say if we drop any lower than 20,350, I think then we have a confirmed breakout of the triangle to the downside. There are still a couple of ways how this can be counted in the short term. Again, I don't want to confuse you really, but showed you in the previous video already a way to count this as, well, also an Elliott Wave triangle, that we say that this wave 4 here in white was actually never finished, and that we are still in this wave 4 as an A, B, C, D, E triangle, which would then eventually break to the upside. Now, it's not entirely clear, has the wave D been finished already? Is the wave D going to be a bit higher? Ideally, it should come a bit higher. It should come into the region around 20.9k. Why? Because it is the 61.8% FIB extension of the B wave. And if we have already seen it, it would be a very short wave D, but I can't rule it out, of course. But in an ideal world, I would actually expect it, even though this is not in line with the triangle shape, it doesn't always have to be, but a move to the upside here in a wave D would probably find resistance at around 20.9k. That would be quite close to the B high here at around 20.8k. But all in all, you know, there are different interpretations of these counts possible. I think it's important to really know the pivot points and the breakout points. And here, in the very short term, obviously you've got the triangle shape in itself. I think a breakout of that would already generate some volatility to the downside. I think it can push us first of all to the $20,200 level, that swing low, and then down to the support level of this box. This yellow area is a support box. It is support where I expect currently this wave 4 to finish. Yeah, it could be finished already, but with that sideways movement, I don't have too much confidence. But this wave 4 is supposed to finish somewhere here. Any drop below that support box, which is at 19,850 roughly, 870, would be quite bearish and lead to further downside. In the first instance, I think to the 50-day moving average at around 19,580, and then to those lows here around 19,250. But I can't see that happen at the moment. Yeah, of course it could happen, but at the moment my view is still that there is short-term potential and that we will see some upside, but possibly after some further very short-term downside in anticipation of the interest rate increase today. Yeah, so there could really be a bit of a sell-off today, and then if we get, for example, the 75 basis point increase, which is what the market expects, then you could see a little bit of a relief rally, okay, and that could be that wave 5 to the upside. So at the moment we are still here trolling sideways, I think still in the triangle. This could be a triangle ABCDE shape as well as per the Elliott Wave count, but overall it's important to understand that this support area is currently generating support. From anywhere in here I would expect a move up in wave 5. Breakout points, very short-term breakout point here, the recent swing high at 20,680, then the wave B high at 20,820, and then very importantly the wave D high, possible target, 20.9k, and then the final breakout point would be actually this recent high from, I think, was it the weekend, at $21,080. Target to the upside, I would say that in a wave 5, we can reach the area around 21.7 to 22k. This will be the next pivot point where we will see a decision if we are flipping to a rather bullish context, or if actually what I have here on the chart is going to play out, which would be that Bitcoin makes another lower low. I can currently not rule out a new low for Bitcoin. It actually is still my primary expectation because the chart hasn't done enough to really prove and give us evidence for something much more bullish medium term. But I'm open to it, but there are better charts out there at the moment that are more reliable. Bitcoin isn't too reliable at the moment, so it's rather all a bit of a mess. But short-term upside, before then there will be a decision point in the 21.7 to 22k area. Yeah, and so hopefully in this video you have learned about the key support levels, key resistance areas, the Elliott Wave count, and the medium outlook. Yeah, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.